Hello and welcome to today's reading from the Alive Church Life Transformation Bible Daily Discipleship Plan. We'll read the daily devotional as well as the verses chosen for today. We're up to week 20 now in our daily readings. This week, purity. I choose to submit to a life of purity from the inside out by the power of the Holy Spirit. Purity is ushered into my life through a personal relationship with Jesus. I cannot make myself pure. But as a disciple of Jesus, I am called to live a life of purity. My lifestyle and habits do not make me pure, but they are purified through a relationship with Jesus. Through the power of His Word and by the power of His Spirit, I am made pure. It is the purity of Jesus living in me that makes me pure. It isn't something I earn. Though I cannot make myself pure, I can present myself to the purifying process through disciplines of the heart, by investing time in reading the Bible, prayer, confession, and obedience. Purity results in living for and obeying Christ, but it is also something I choose by submitting to the Spirit's daily teaching, rebuking, correcting, and training. I choose to submit to a life of purity from the inside out by the power of the Holy Spirit. The work of purity happens within my heart. All the things I do and say to look pure on the outside do not purify my thoughts or intentions. This is only hypocrisy. To give the appearance of being pure on the outside but holding on to secret sin is to live the life of a hypocrite. My heart must be purified for me to live a life of purity. I cannot harbor impure thoughts and motives and claim purity. Purity must happen in my spirit, soul, and heart. Religious acts do not make me pure. I must desire to be pure, godly, and submit to the Spirit's work in my life. I will not become or remain pure by avoiding people living in sin, nor will purity mark my life through meaningless acts of devotion. It is through authentic worship of Jesus, following Him and living in obedience to Him, that my heart is made pure. Other people and messy situations do not remove purity from my life, but sinful thoughts do. Looking down on others without grace and love, letting my mind stray and dwell with longing or anything impure, to harbor wrong motives or bitterness. There is no man-made system for creating a pure heart. God is full of grace and mercy toward me as I grow in purity. He knows there is nothing within me to make me pure, but it is the work of His Spirit. I choose to submit to a life of purity from the inside out by the power of the Holy Spirit. Now for day 3 of our Bible readings as we study purity this week in the Life Transformation Bible. Not being corrupted is today's theme. 2 Corinthians 6 and 7, this includes our memory verse for the week. We prove ourselves by our purity, our understanding, our patience, our kindness, by the Holy Spirit within us, and by our sincere love. That's our memory verse. Now verse 7, we faithfully preach the truth. God's power is working in us. We use the weapons of righteousness in the right hand for attack and the left hand for defense. And James 1:27, pure and genuine religion in the sight of God the Father means caring for orphans and widows in their distress and refusing to let the world corrupt you. And again, our memory verse, we just read it a moment ago, 2 Corinthians 6. We prove ourselves by our purity, our understanding, our patience, our kindness, and by the Holy Spirit within us, and by our sincere love. If you don't have a Life Transformation Bible from Alive Church, we'd love to send you one. Let us know by sending an email to office@alivechurch.com. Enjoy your day, and be sure and tell a friend about these readings.